There we go. Finally.
This was quite the conundrum. And there we have it.
Excellent. I hope there's still some delicious, ridiculous action, like just crazy scenes going on. We'll see. Didn't Deska try to murder him on multiple occasions, man? Like in the movie? More hint coins. And so I shall. Dead as fuck.
Daddy.
Daddy.
Boy,
Boy.
get smart.
Shut up.
No, you're fucking up.
Let a boy just play the game.
No, you're fucking up. And it's easy.
I forget it turns off for a second.
Wow.
Let's shed
Yeah.
some light on this
Wow.
one.
Why would they turn off, you know?
Excellent.
That's how the
If I
technology
do
works.
say so myself.
Shit technology.
I mean, it's good technology because it lets you do it. Rhea.
It's awful. Rita!
Rita. Rita. No.
The lives
Rita
we
would
could
fuck
save.
up Bronev.
Easy, dude. She'd be Layton's mom that they thought was dead. Rita would bring the end to the world. She'll end it all. the heart of the Azran sanctuary. They need her, then can't you just say no?
It's her destiny.
The blood of my guardian. Oh. Make a save. The finale? I think there's 150 puzzles, so...
Well, if that's what it
Yeah, I guess I
takes.
was wrong about it, including the other shit. Whoops.
Go on.
Doesn't matter.
In you go.
I was right the first time.
The final step, as her heart is pierced, let it be revealed. What? Don't look at me like that, girl. I will not be swayed. Not after everything I've been through to get here.
Ronev, stop!
Oh no! Aurora!
Oh no, I'm sure she's totally fucked.
So it's true. Aurora's not.
What?
Many ages have passed, but men are still fools. They shall fall into ruin, as we Azran did in times past.
Luke, we need to get out of this room.
Okay.
Intense vocal music.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cinco. They were on top of a big fucking ship. Yahoo!
Jesus God.
My god. It's got
Are we?
oars.
I believe the sanctuary
It's
is
got water
airborne.
pouring out of it for no reason.
Mhm.
What a wondrous sight. What you are witnessing here is the true power of the Azran civilization. This is the prize I have spent my life searching for.
No, Bronev, it's no prize.
What?
Did they just straight rip this from fucking Castle in the
What
Sky,
are
dude?
those things?
I thought it looked a little too similar, then they made the fucking, like, death robots, and... They're just stealing it straight up, dude.
I have no idea about that movie.
Dude, okay, we'll look up Castle in the Sky, and it's exactly like this, except the castle. It sends out bazillions of robots that look very similar to that.
No. What does it mean?
It's an ancient civilization
Why
where a
is
little
this
My
like
girl...
Coffee Town, no.
Castle in the Sky is one of my favorite movies. Her amulet looks almost identical to this girl's amulet. I like how they just ripped the plot of the interesting shit. And the
Worthless
rest is
fools,
just like psycho Layton
driven by
bullshit.
greed and lust for power,
Oh, this didn't happen.
you have released a
They took
hail
some
of
heavy
destruction upon
influence.
the world. Your people will suffer the same fate as the Azran.
He lost his glasses.
You're...
I lost my glasses.
I am the voice
Lost my
of
Thank
glasses.
you.
My glasses,
Azran
lost my
people.
glasses.
Wait. What do you mean? You say we will suffer the same fate as the Azran. Talk.
Very well. You shall know everything. Eons ago, before your people came into the world, we lived and thrived. We were the Azran. We were masters of technology and science.
Masters.
There was no puzzle we could not solve. With every success, our arrogance grew. In time, we came to view ourselves as gods. We regarded menial tasks as something beneath us, and so we designed a new race, artificial beings of great strength. They were tireless, impervious to pain, unaffected by temperature. These golems would forge our metal, carry our burdens, harvest our crops.
They're not even hiding that. The like design is taking some heavy influence from that movie. And it's not the same. There's no doubt some more than a little influence.
But they were more than just machines. We had built them with the ability to think and reason. They even exhibited emotion.
Who knows, Guardian?
Verily, in our folly and greed, we had created a fully sentient race.
Of course, the sentient life plotline. Never seen
As
that
time
one.
passed, the golems began to reflect on their condition and think of themselves as Azran people.
A sentient race of serious
They
motherfuckers
wished
who will
to be
genocide
freed,
the entire
but we
world.
Who
refused.
have fucking laser
And
guns
eventually,
attached to their
The
bellies.
golems rebelled. The rebellion was devastating.
Maybe we shouldn't have equipped them with fucking weapons of mass destruction.
Our civilization fell, destroyed by its own creations. The few
Maybe we
remaining
should have
leaders rallied their
installed
strength for one last
safe
endeavor.
Who would have thought? This word called that describes a time to catch up before something happens. Time to catch up before something happens.
What? You did miss most of the keynote.
I was like, we started like 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago. I was hoping you'd be there, but yeah. We still got more keynote. Most of the twists we expected happened, and then they even threw some extra on top of that, man. Because why the fuck not, dude? Repressed memories, true father, brother situation. Why not, man? Just do it. Why not, man? Just throw them in there, man. It'd be cool, right? Fuck it. Don't have to build up to it. Don't have to foreshadow shit. Time to catch up before something happens.
I mean, respite?
As their final act, they sealed the great Azran sanctuary, along with the golems, deep in solid ice, and left a lone guardian to watch over it.
What? So what we have really awakened is...
The golems. The Azran people's greatest mistake. The victims of one atrocity, and the perpetrators of another.
Everything I have been searching for these past decades, it was a lie. A trick. I sacrificed everything for this. I cared nothing for money or fame. I was just a scholar of archaeology. I lost my children, my wife. I threw my whole life away to solve the greatest puzzle in modern history, to gain superior knowledge and power that could change the world. I'm sorry, Rachel. It's my fault you're here. I dragged you into all this.
No, Leon. Don't say that. You didn't drag me into anything. I was always happy to be by your side.
Did
I
nothing
just
wrong, of
wish I
course.
could have seen the boys again, but I've run out of time.
I failed.
Escalated literally nothing wrong.
No, I know you'll succeed. You'll fulfill your dream, our dream.
I can't.
Attempted murder.
You can.
Bronef did
I
stuff wrong.
believe in you. I won't be able to be by your side anymore, but I'll always be watching over you.
Rachel. Rachel. Don't leave me. Rachel. All my searching. All the things I've done. And it's all been for this.
Amnesty period? Okay. I looked it up. Yeah, I guess it's a little different, but.
Papa.
Papa! Well, at least she's a robot, right? I guess.
If we don't stop this,
A
we face
hyper
total
hologram.
annihilation. Please help us, Aurora. There must be a way to save humanity.
How can a hyper hologram wear clothes, idiot?
It's that good. It's a hologram so powerful it can like put physical things on it, but then disappear when it wants.
Aurora.
The device controlling both the mechanisms in this ruin and the golems is that prism. If we could just stop those beams of light.
If we could just put a cloth over those fucking beams of light.
Stop
The top hat,
beams, you
Layton.
say?
Dude, it has to be Nolan North's desk Italian.
Dude, what I told him was Raymond was literally the exact same butler. They looked exactly the same. He's forgotten. Which
Yeah, I
think a lot
forgot
of
he
people
looked
forget,
exactly
like
like
from
that.
5 to 6.
But you saw him
especially
for
if you
2
played them on
seconds.
release.
You saw him for like 2
Hey.
seconds.
He was a Kino butler. I'm not gonna forget the Kino butler.
Well, I thought I mentioned that it was a very similar thing. I just didn't look up the guy exactly. I don't remember if he had his eyes closed all the time either.
Descole.
We need to step on the pedestals in the alcoves around this
Yeah,
room.
that was the easiest
all at the
one.
same time.
Emmy being a traitor and a big surprise. Then they threw on the extra sibling bullshit. Which I joked about Bruno being like Desclay's dad or something, but they threw the Layton in there too, man, just for fun. Oh, did you?
And
Yeah, I think
there
you
are
did.
5 pedestals.
Professor, please, let me help.
Professor, it's me. New voice, Emmy.
Emmy?
Oh, I didn't even realize he got adopted. I think I confirmed adopted earlier. I know in the video they mentioned picking him up 30 years ago. Like, that Bruno showed him, so that's where I started thinking about the whole bullshit father thing, but... Like, come on, man. The Bruno bullshit, dude.
Yes.
Do you like how they just, like, one-to-one rip off Castle in the Sky? Have you seen that movie, Fast? They just straight rip the fuck out of it. Like, all the golems look fucking almost identical. The ancient civilization with the little fucking blue amulet floating in the sky and shit. Like, come on, man. You haven't? Oh, well, they pretty much just fucking steal, like, all the aesthetics. It's Ghibli, yeah. It's one of my favorite movies. The only difference is this is a boat, and that's a fucking castle, and that movie is way fucking better.
Let me think about this.
Yeah, it's a Ghibli one. It's a good one.
One last puzzle, for old time's sake.
I want to watch it again.
Broniv, we need you too. If we do not stop all 5 light beams, the entire human race is doomed.
A lot of it takes place in the sky, like clouds and shit. It's pretty good.
Wait. If you do this, if you step into the beams of light, you will die. Are you still willing to do it?
Carl's like, what the fuck are you doing, my
decision
son,
is
Layton?
yours, and yours alone.
Or Clark's his
Will
name.
you take this chance to save humanity?
This is what happens when you let your kid go off alone, man.
Listen,
Luke.
you'll all die, but 2 of you make it to the next
It's the
game for
only
sure.
way to save
Holy
everyone.
shit. Luke's fucking determined, man.
He's a hard
This
bitch.
kid's got
I
balls,
have to
dude.
do
He's
it.
willing to die like 8. He must hate his fucking
bitch
life,
I had
dude.
the hots for, this fucking mommy GF shoved a fucking icicle in my neck. I've had enough. I'm stand it, end it.
And that everybody makes fun of me. Kill me. I'm sure they'll all die. I have to throw that in there for
I'll
extra
help you
drama.
too.
You'll all die. Of
Aurora.
course.
Kino music.
Kino 8. It's just Metal Gear Solid 4, dude. Microwaves. Layton, I'm burning up.
Why don't they just put other objects in the way?
That's what I said. Just put a cloth over the fucking thing. Man.
Aurora!
Quick, Layton, split yourself into 2. I'm gonna be Bronov.
It's not working for me, Professor.
I was so close.
Oh no. The child shit.
I dedicated my
When
life to
I was
archaeology,
a young boy.
to finding the most precious treasure that mankind could ever hope for. And yet...
Yeah, the last game would have been perfect. This looks like a perfect day for complete
My
global
motive.
saturation.
Brunev,
Flex.
listen to me. Our mission here was not
It would have just been
pointless.
really extremely funny after CTV.
Oh yeah. Fucking amazing.
I'm actually related to you.
Others can learn from this.
7 puzzles. 7 puzzles is all I have to spare for you.
They don't have to repeat the mistakes of the past. Humanity can move on.
Get in the microwaves, you
Look to the
fucking
future.
idiot. Die for me.
Mankind doesn't have to end here.
No, it doesn't.
Bum, 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 bum. He's just taking his time while fucking they're roasting. Fucking Luke. Of course, man. That's enough, dude. They just killed Professor Layton. The biggest twist was this game takes place after the original 3, man. They time leaped while they were inside of the fucking airship.
Oh, light of the Azran, I beg you, look upon this scene. The people of today are not foolish or selfish beings. They think of others. They strive for a brighter future. They are a great people. I cannot even imagine what they might achieve if they only lived.
Where's the Azran ascend, man? The Chozo, dude. Yo, a puzzle, man. Hello. Like how they can't change the puzzle music on the last puzzle. That would have been super Kino, man. Too much Kino. Just everyone dies after those crazy bullshit twists. Fucking Clark and like whatever, fucking Luke's mom are just like, where the hell did my son go? They just figure he's off for the next 30 years fucking around. Justice inspires the bard. There's the bard, his song for the warrior echoes through time. War ends, restoring balance. What is justice on here? Oh, song for the warrior. That goes through time. War ends, restoring balance. Does that not count as balance, man? How does that not work, man?
They could have just tricked people and been like, hey, here are Layton's 4 and 5 that take place before the main trilogy, and then they start this game, and it's like Emmy's still there and everything looks like it's chronologically still before game 1, but then they fucking throw a curveball, and at the end they're like, oh yeah, Emmy came back from her trip. And then it's after Layton 3, and then everyone's dead.
Yeah. Got it. Good puzzle, dude. Dude, time travel, brother? Kill them all. They could travel through time. Why didn't they just rewind their own doom, man? Or does it only work in this room, dude? Or does it only work for life and not like time or some shit, actually?
Kill the time.
Killed the time.
Aurora, you saved us?
This time of day?
Through your selflessness, you have proved your worth to the Azran. All the power and knowledge contained in these ruins is yours to do with as you please.
This belongs in a museum.
May this gift of the Azran grant your people plenty and contentment.
Thank you, but I'm afraid we must decline. We do not need this gift.
You don't?
People are resourceful. It may take hundreds of years. It may even take thousands. But I am sure we will one day develop science and technology to rival even that of
That's
the
cute,
Aztec.
Layton, but don't you think there might be some logical reasons you'd want to take like some of this technology, dude?
Yeah, you might want to just do that.
I guess there's big risks, bro, but it's not always a movie, man. Might just be good to do.
I believe that we should build our own future and let the Azran keep their treasures.
Here, Layton gets to decide this for humanity. Right here. The gentleman's curse. It's even crumbling the same way, man.
What's going on? The Azran Sanctuary has fulfilled its purpose. And so too have I. I thank you all. Aurora! I must fade into obscurity along with the Azran. That is my fate. I am the last of the Azran golems. My body will soon cease to function.
I'm sorry.
No! Stop! Come with us!
Luke starts disintegrating. Shockingly, she was a robot all along.
You must go quickly.
Very well. Let's go. Luke!
Luke just gets hit by a fucking giant piece of rubble. Oh yeah, the Kino remix. Do we barely have any connection to this girl, man?
Goodbye.
Luke's just a fucking baby.
Yeah, I don't care about this bitch at all.
My first love. Function your love. I will repair your soul. Just don't know how they're getting out. The butler, surely. Or do I get some Kino shit? Bro, I've got to make a sacrifice.
Farewell, Layton.
Discolay!
Dalian. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, did he just disappear for the possible sequels, man? He didn't get crushed, they put it over his body.
It's so clear to me
Yeah,
now.
he just like, all as the rocks were
Humans
falling
have
down, he
evolved
jumped
and
on them
grown.
and just like got down
They
to the ground.
surpassed even the Azran. Indeed, they are a
And
wonderful
or his
people
butler
in
swooped
their
in.
own right.
Mm-hmm.
The Azran can rest in peace now. Humanity will live on and build a better future. Goodbye, Professor Layton. Goodbye, Luke. We were only together for a short while, but I enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you.
Here's some asshole won't
Perhaps one
salvage any
day
of this up.
Aren't
I
you guys
will
worried
be
about dying? You're
reborn
heading
as a
towards the
human
ground very
being.
fast.
A wonderful human being.
No?
Did they just
you.
land in the water?
Yeah.
You would still fucking die hard, man. Just flying down. And I mean, you essentially just hit the fucking thing. You don't just stand on top. You would hit it. Like you're just falling on it anyways, right? As soon as it hit the ground, you would hit it and then fucking explode. Yeah, dude. The Azran are just total fucking assholes, man, at the end of the day. Bunch of fucks, dude. Who cares about the mysteries?
It's over, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna arrest Bronev,
You're
man.
mine, Bronev.
Jesus Christ, Grosky.
Looks like your number's up.
Fucking Grosky, just annoying as fuck. Looks like your number's up.
Theodore Bronev. I thought you should know that's your real name.
You're mistaken. My name is Herschel Layton. I need no other name.
No, you don't. Herschel Layton. Farewell.
I could never call you father. My parents are Roland and Lucille. Perhaps we will meet again one day. As fellow archaeologists and as friends.
I mean, he's going to jail for the rest of his life, dude. He's like 60 something.
Maybe he'll swing by jail sometime.
Dude. He's got puzzles. So, Slav, you think he has time to go to jail and visit this guy?
Why isn't Emmy getting arrested?
Tell me about it. She was faking the police officer shit. I mean, she's got like treason and all that. He was a good friend. The best of friends.
It's all over.
There he is, man, escalated.
All those years of toil. Where am I to go from here?
What a dude.
You will find a new purpose, Master.
A new purpose,
the world
Master.
is your oyster, and old Raymond your constant companion.
Who is Raymond?
You're right. Let's go, Raymond.
Raymond is Bruno's father.
A new adventure awaits.
Dude, when do we get the de-escalate game, dude? Or instead of a gentleman, he's like a little more like... a little more rough, you know?
Dude, I would have taken a de-escalate game over Lady Layton in a fucking heartbeat.
They just left off for like a possible de-escalate thing, man.
Well, Professor, I suppose this is it.
You're really leaving?
I have to.
Every
Targent
scene's
is
just
no more.
Kino as fuck.
And well, that means my mission is over. There's no reason for me to stay here with
She
you.
didn't get in trouble
You
at
may
all?
have no mission, but a professor still needs an assistant, doesn't he?
That's true. Especially a professor who has a tendency to go on wild and dangerous adventures.
Indeed, you have a point.
One day, when I'm worthy of being your assistant, perhaps I'll come back. But in the meantime, I think you have an excellent candidate already. Luke is the keenest and most reliable assistant one could hope for. Anyway, I should be going.
Right.
Yeah, fast.
Goodbye, Professor
Why
Layton.
is she even leaving, dude? He obviously wouldn't care if she stayed. Oh, booty.
It's
Thank
commuted
you.
time.
Emmy.
And their son, Luke. Yeah, dude, this credits music's fucking godly, man. This is the best part, man. The sensual fucking horns, dude. The guy just fucking, you can see his eyes closed as he's just fucking going in. What? Yo, him actually doing his job, what the hell? Yeah, there was a lot less Kino moments than I thought. They're all really good, but it's definitely there was definitely shorter. If you wanted bullshit like action, asshole, wait, and you play the fifth one. This one was emotional Kino. Dude, get him with that fucking like punk rock outfit on. And then we get to play the piece of shit Lady Layton. Follow up this Kino. End of a trilogy. What? It's over. What the?
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Alright, this is the original, dude.
That's why you had to shush.
Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, you think I'd take on such an ordinary request? This is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Rhino...
My intellectual curiosity. To be continued in the past. Don't forget his real parents. I mean, wait, he's adopted.
Oh,
Why is his father such a manlet? Godly. Godly boys. That'll be that. Well, that's all the main Layton games. Now we gotta play the shit stick that is Lady Layton, which we should probably play sooner than later. That we have the Kino Layton 6 fresh in our minds. So maybe we'll jump on that here in a month or two. How long is Lady Layton?
too long.